Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn some phrases related with making suggestions or to responding to suggestions. You can either agree with the suggestions or disagree with the suggestions. And before that, I would like to say we are on Fluency Booster series. This is our sixth video on Fluency Booster series. In this series, we have learned so many phrases related with social aspects, how to respond or react, how to take in charge of a conversations. All these things we have discussed in this series. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe my channels, and so that you will never miss any updating videos. First of all, we learn how to make suggestions. In this title, we are discussing some phrases that are very useful for making suggestions. First phrase is like this: I think it would be sensible to. I think it would be sensible to. Then you have to add some phrase there, add some your own matter there. For example, I think it would be sensible to leave early in case if there is heavy traffic. In case if there is heavy traffic. So full phrase is like this: I think it will be sensible to. So after that you can fill it, right? Sensible to what? Sensible to leave early in case if there is heavy traffic. Or you can say that I think it would be sensible to inform his parents. Or you can say that I think it would be sensible to give him some money. I think it would be sensible to dash. What is that? You can fill it. You think about the phrase, think about an idea and fill there. I think it would be sensible to collect all the raw materials. I think it would be sensible to buy some new clothes. Like that, you are saying your suggestions. I think it would be sensible to. That is the first phrase we are learning. Now let's move on to the second phrase. Here is this: I guess you had better. I guess you had better. Dash. You have to fill it. How do you fill it? You can say, I guess you had better go right now. I guess you had better book the seat early. I guess you had better take the prior permission. So this is the core phrase. I guess you had better. Here you had better, but in contractions we say you're better. Got it? I guess you'd better go right now. Now here is the third phrase. I think it would be a good idea to. I think it would be a good idea to. Then after that you have to fill it. How do you fill? This is how you can fill it. I think it would be a good idea to order some food. I think it would be a good idea to visit our relatives there. Or you can say, I think it would be a good idea to buy some clothes in this off season. Got it? I think it would be a good idea to dash. And think about, take a pen and paper and think about your ideas and try to fill the rest of the part of this phrase, so that you would be able to form your own phrases. Got it? Here is the fourth phrase. What would you say to? What would you say to a cup of coffee? What would you say to waiting him here? What would you say to joining for an English course? What would you say to an orange juice? The list goes like that. So you can add some ideas or some suggestions after this phrase. What would you say to? Okay, now let's move on to fifth phrase. What about having a quick lunch before we leave? What about dash? So after what about you can add ing form if you're using an action. So like that. What about having a food? What about having a cup of tea? What about playing badminton? What about going for a walk? What about having a quick lunch before we leave? Got it? Here is the sixth phrase. Why not go and have a bath? Why not go and have a dash? Fine. Why not go and have a cup of tea? Why not go and have a lie down? Why not go and have a cup of coffee? Okay? Why not go and have a rest? So you can use your own ideas in order to fill that. Now let's move on to seventh phrase. Here is the seventh phrase, to make suggestions. The last and seventh phrase, to make suggestions. Don't you think it would be a good idea to dash? Don't you think it would be a good idea to appoint somebody there? Appoint somebody there. Don't you think it would be a good idea to keep our luggage here? Don't you think it would be a good idea to inform police? So you are telling your own suggestions using all these kind of phrases. I have told you seven core phrases in order to make suggestions. Take down all these phrases and try to make your own the second part of these suggestions, second part of this phrase. So you can add your own suggestions there. I have given some examples, 3 examples each for all these 7 phrases. Now let's move on to how to respond these suggestions. Either you can agree with the suggestions or you can disagree with the suggestions. How we can agree with the suggestions? Let's see. Here are the phrases to agree with the suggestions. First one. That seems a splendid idea. That seems a splendid idea. That seems a splendid idea. Got it? That means you appreciate it. You appreciate that idea. The second phrase. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, that sounds fine. The third phrase. Why not? Sure, I would go along with you there. I would go along with you there. I would go along with you there means you agree with the suggestions. I would go along with you there. The fourth suggestions. That's just what I had in my mind. That's just what I would like to say. Or that's just what I had in my mind. That's just what I had in my mind. The fifth phrase, in order to agree with the suggestions, you can say, yes, that would be very nice. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Okay. Okay, the sixth phrase. I think we'll give it a try. I think we will give it a try. So how do you say that? I think we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Okay, or all right, let's do that. All right, let's do that. All right, let's do that. The next phrase is, I would like that very much. I would like that very much. I would like that very much. The ninth one, it's really no problem. It's really no problem. It's really no problem. The last suggestions or last phrase in order to accept the suggestion, here is a good suggestion. A good suggestion. Got it? A good suggestion. So all these 10 phrases you could use, or any of these phrases you can master over it. So please take down all these phrases, try to be master over these phrases in order to use it in the occasion when occasion comes. Okay, fine. Now we are on the final part of this video, how to disagree with the suggestions. There are some phrases you can use to disagree with the suggestions. You can say like this, your idea sounds very good, but I don't think it would really work. Your idea sounds very good, but I don't think it will really work. It will really work. Your idea sounds very good, but I don't think it will really work. Second phrase, I'm not sure. Simply you can say like this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The third phrase you can say like this in order to disagree with the suggestions. That easier said than done. That easier said than done. That easier said than done. What do you mean by that? If you say easier said than done, means it is easy to say but difficult to do it, right? And practically it is difficult. The fourth phrase or fifth phrase, I'm not sure that would be very good idea. I'm not sure that would be very good idea. I'm not sure that would be very good idea. Then next two phrase, I'm not sure I would go along with you here. Or I'm not sure I would go along with you there. I'm not sure I would go along with you there. Next you can say like this also. I don't think I would go along, I would go about it that way. I don't think I would go about it that way. I don't think I would go about it that way. Here is the next phrase in order to disagree with the suggestions. That's very well for you to say. That is very well for you to say. That's very well for you to say. Next. I doubt if it would work. I doubt if it would work. I doubt if it would work. We can't do any such thing, and that is that. We can't do any such thing, and that is that. We can't do any such thing, and that is that. The final phrase in order to disagree the suggestion here is, your suggestion sounds fine in theory. Your suggestions sounds fine in theory. I don't think it would work in practice. I don't think it would work in practice. Your suggestion sounds fine in theory, but I don't think it would work in practice. You got it? Your suggestion sounds fine in theory, but I don't think it would work in practice. Friends, now we have completed today's video. I hope that you enjoyed and you got many phrases that are quite useful in our day-to-day life. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that you will not miss any updating videos. Friends, please forward with your friends and let them learn. Goodbye. See you next time.